The challenges of transportation infrastructure and general logistics has been identified as part of setbacks to the growth of intra-Africa trade. This was pointed out by some of the multinationals and conglomerates that spoke on new strategies needed to boost industrial production and processing capabilities. The event was the first roundtable on intra-African trade for African champions held last week at the annual meetings of Africa Import-Export Bank in Kigali, Rwanda.
I'd like to ask Your Excellency to encourage building that infrastructure, creating, with the trucks going into the borders and us increasing the volumes of product in and out of the region, we need to invest in the infrastructure to facilitate the trucks, to facilitate the refueling, the safety of the trucks, the overnight stay, the environmental impact of the drivers being on the road for so long. All of these factors need to be taken into consideration so we can add value.
We moved away from 10-15 years ago when we were doing the early project financings in Africa for the likes of Nigeria LNG or MTN and any other African countries where local banks actually struggle to do project financing. The biggest issue that we have now, and where I'd like Africa to make a significant contribution, is in terms of developing transport infrastructure, not just from providing the financing, but from project development. The biggest issue we have in Africa right now is creating those projects, creating the right projects that are actually bankable. We have the banks now, we have capacity in the banks, but we do not have domestic African project development capacity.